Welcome to today's discussion on childhood hypertension in Karnataka. Recently, health screenings have revealed a hidden epidemic that has shocked parents, teachers, and doctors alike. More than 7 lakh children, including some as young as 6 weeks old, have been diagnosed with high blood pressure. This is not just a medical issue, it is a wake-up call for society. What is childhood hypertension? Blood pressure is the force of blood against the walls of our arteries. When it stays consistently high, it is called hypertension. While most people think of hypertension as an adult problem, it is increasingly affecting children. Unlike adults, children's blood pressure levels vary depending on age, height, and weight. When those numbers rise above the normal range, it is a red flag that can no longer be ignored. Hypertension in children may not always show clear symptoms, but it silently damages vital organs and sets the stage for future health problems. Shocking findings in Karnataka. In Karnataka, government health screenings under a statewide program examined over 1 crore children across Anganwadis and schools. The results were alarming. More than 7 lakh children were diagnosed with hypertension. This included toddlers, school children, and teenagers. These findings mark the first large-scale evidence that childhood hypertension is a widespread and growing problem in the state. Experts have called it a hidden epidemic because it remained unnoticed for so long. Causes and risk factors. Several factors are driving this crisis. One of the biggest reasons is obesity, fueled by junk food, processed snacks, and high salt and sugar consumption. Children today spend long hours on screens and very little time playing outdoors, which increases the risk of hypertension. Genetic factors also play a role. If parents have high blood pressure, their children are more vulnerable. Stress, whether from academics or modern lifestyle pressures, is another contributing factor. Nutritional challenges, such as stunting and undernutrition, are also linked with elevated blood pressure levels. Together, these issues are creating a dangerous environment for children's health. Impact on children's health. The impact of hypertension on children is serious. In the short term, it can cause fatigue, headaches, and difficulty concentrating. In the long run, it increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, kidney damage, and diabetes. Hypertension is often called the silent killer because it causes harm quietly, without obvious symptoms, until it is too late. Imagine a young teenager already carrying the same health risks as a middle-aged adult. This is the reality we are facing. Expert opinions. Doctors and researchers have warned that the situation is alarming. They stress that this problem is not limited to big cities. Rural areas are also seeing rising numbers as dietary and lifestyle patterns change across the state. Experts believe that unless urgent steps are taken, the coming decades will see a surge in adults suffering from severe heart and kidney problems, starting from issues that began in their childhood. Solutions and preventive measures. The good news is that childhood hypertension can be managed and prevented. Regular health screenings in schools and clinics should become the norm. Parents and children must be encouraged to adopt healthier diets, reducing salt, sugar, and processed foods while increasing fruits, vegetables, and traditional meals. Physical activity should be a daily habit, with at least an hour of outdoor play or exercise. Awareness programs are needed to teach parents, teachers, and students about the dangers of hypertension. Governments and schools must work together to include health education in the curriculum and create an environment where children can grow up healthier. Conclusion. Childhood hypertension in Karnataka is not just a health statistic. It is a silent epidemic threatening the future of an entire generation. But it does not have to continue. By detecting the problem early and making lifestyle changes, we can reverse this dangerous trend. Parents, educators, and communities all have a role to play. The responsibility is shared, and the time to act is now. Together, we can protect our children and ensure they grow into a healthier and stronger generation.